At our last stop on the tour, we're going to talk about two things that had a powerful impact for the railroad in America: the refrigerator car and California agriculture. After the completion of the Transcontinental Railroad, hundreds of people could travel by train from New York to California in about 7 days. What do you think California could send back to the East Coast? It wouldn't make much sense to send back empty train cars. How about produce? In California, the milder climates allow us to grow lots of produce year-round. Fresh fruits and vegetables like lettuce, broccoli, and oranges could be all packed into these empty boxcars and travel by rail back east. This opened the market for California farmers to feed the nation. After a week in a boxcar, the produce wouldn't be so fresh. Imagine eating a salad that was made from lettuce that was sitting out on your countertop for a week. It would get wilty, slimy, and no amount of ranch dressing would fix it. The refrigerator car would fix this problem. In the late 1870s, the refrigerator cars were introduced to the railroad. These are boxcars cooled by big blocks of ice cut from frozen ponds in the Sierra Nevada mountains. The ice would help California produce stay fresh a little longer. You're all used to it now, but really think about how this would change everything in the 1870s. Now let's pretend that we're visiting New York City in the 1870s. It's winter time and we're looking for a restaurant for dinner. Most of the menus that you would read would offer preserved produce like spinach or maybe peaches. The restaurant next door visited the farmer's market at the railroad station. Their menu has salad with fresh lettuce, tomatoes, along with fresh strawberries and cream for dessert. I would want to eat fresh produce over canned. This was a game changer. You're used to it now, but think about how that changed everything in the 1870s. Today, you could travel anywhere in America, even the world, and find fresh fruits and vegetables. The refrigerator car was a pretty good system, but still, things change and improve over time. In comes the story of our next innovator, Frederick Jones. Frederick was a child of a black mother and white father. He lost both his parents by the time he was 9 years old. What Frederick was able to do over his career without the support of parents or even a formal education is truly amazing. As a young man, he held a variety of technical jobs: a foreman at a garage, a mechanical engineer, and a sergeant in World War I working as an electrician. He taught himself mechanical engineering and picked up his other skills on the job. When he was 20, he earned his engineering license. He and a partner successfully developed an electric refrigerator and established the U.S. Thermal Control Company, later called Thermo King. By the 1930s, Frederick's designs of a large electric refrigeration unit were widely being used in homes, trucks, and railroad cars. Food could be transported over long distances without worrying about melting ice. His inventions opened the door to shipping foods all around the world and started the rise of portable frozen meals. Frederick patented 60 inventions over his career. 40 of them were related to refrigeration. The next time you visit your refrigerator, pour yourself a glass of ice water and make a toast to the great contributions of Frederick Jones. Today, California is an agricultural powerhouse. We're living during California's second gold rush. If you add up the value of all the gold that was mined in California over the past 160 years, it would be worth about $25 billion. Now that's a lot of cash, but in 2019 alone, California produced over $50 billion worth of agriculture. Modern agriculture was made possible by the railroad and the inventions that refrigerated and transported our foods.